Don't just put on a show to be perfect all the time, to say all the right things. Say the wrong things. Say what you want from day one. Dating Coach Greg, and today it's all about how to be attractive to get a partner. Whether it's a boy, girl, circle friend, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter!
How important are looks? How do you meet someone? How do you find that special someone that you can spend the rest of your life with? It's an important topic, and I don't think I've actually touched on this in the past. You've probably watched pickup artist videos in the past where people give you the right line, tell you what to say, and lo and behold, you have the partner of your dreams. It doesn't work like that. I'm going to give you concrete information on what you should do to improve your ability to find that special someone that you can spend the rest of your life with. Well, first of all, are people attracted to money and power? How important is it to have a lot of money? To drive an expensive car, have a rich house? Well, the answer is they are, but for the most part, it's not the actual money or power, it's what you did to get there in the first place. It's not always the case, but for the most part, people who have a lot of money, a lot of power, are ambitious people. They're driven, they're hard workers, they have a lot of passion. They're someone you're attracted to because of the qualities they possess that got them there in the first place. So it's not actually the money, it's the characteristics within that person that allowed them to get there in the first place. And you're thinking, yeah, Coach Greg, but in the real world, that's not how it works. People with a lot of money, they might not look good, they might be assholes, and they have that eye candy on their arm. Well, is that eye candy there for them or for their money? They're not attracted to them, they're attracted to the money. So essentially, if you're looking for a partner that's attracted to you and you find someone just because of the money, they're not attracted to you, they're attracted to your piggy bank. So they might be with you, but it's fake. It's not authentic. And how long will that last? Is it going to last forever? Half the marriages are already ending in divorce. You think if they're after you for your money, that you're going to keep them? And are they actually wanting you or actually wanting the money? I'm telling you, you will be more happy if you find someone that truly loves you for you than for your money. And how important are looks? Face, body, tall, dark, and handsome. We've all heard it. I got the dark part, but that's about it. So how important are looks? Well, to be honest, looks are way overrated. And you're thinking, no, the hot people, they can talk to anyone. It's easy. They might be able to talk to anyone, but that just gets them in the door. It doesn't help them stay there. Think of this. You have a $500,000 sports car, looks amazing. People want to go for a drive with you. They open the door and all they can smell is that rat smell. A rat died in the engine and that's all you smell for months and you can't get rid of it. What good is that car if it always smells like rat shit? So you might be 10 on 10, drop dead good looking, but if on the inside you're rat shit, people might come to you, but they're not staying with you. And looks, they only matter to the point that your partner needs to be minimally attracted to you. For example, if you really like the color on a car, you're going to want it more. But if the color on the car isn't great, but the car is the car of your dreams, it doesn't matter that much now, does it? But it can't be completely hideous to you every time you look at them. You have to be somewhat attracted to them. And using the analogy of attractiveness being on a 0 to 10 scale, people can typically date someone 5 points lower than them. That means if you're a 10 on 10, jaw-dropping, good-looking person, you probably still would date someone who's rated between a 5 on 10 subjectively. 5 being completely average, room of 100 people, 50 look better and 50 look worse. So if you're a 5 on 10, for the most part, you could date someone to the far left or to the far left. And if you're a 0, as in you weren't blessed with the best cards, you don't really look that good, you're not very attractive, unfortunately, you can still date someone of average looks. Probably not the best looking person in the world on the cover of every magazine. Maybe, of course, there are exceptions, but for the most part, most people can date someone within 5 points on the hotness scale. So in the real world, what does this mean? It means that if you're freaking hideous to look at, you're probably not going to be able to date the most beautiful person in the world. I don't make the rules, I'm just a messenger. So if you're not very attractive, you don't take care of yourself, you don't care about your appearance, you eat anything, you don't exercise, you don't dress nice, don't expect to be able to date someone who's jaw dropped to the floor good looking. That's just how it works. But it does mean you can still most likely date someone 5 points higher than you, which is still significantly better looking than you currently are. So what that means is just because you're average does not mean you can't date someone extremely good looking. Because what's on the inside is quite literally more important than the exterior shell, just like that fancy sports car. If it looks great on the outside but smells like freaking rat shit, you're not going to want it. You'll want to look at it, sure, but you won't want to drive it.
Okay. Show me.
Are you funny? Do you tell jokes? Are you playful? Are you confident? Can you be your authentic self and show other people exactly who you are with confidence? You can be yourself and let everyone know this is the real me. Love it or hate it. Are you interested in other people? Do you care about what's going on in their lives? Can you be spontaneous? Are you a nice person? Are you polite? How exactly do you carry yourself when talking to other people? Are you vulnerable? Can you put yourself out there? Can you dance around the room acting like a circle? Can you be a weirdo? Can you allow others to be a weirdo as well? Can you just act silly and goofy and not care because that's what you want to be? Or if you like being serious and you don't like telling jokes, can you be serious? Present what you want to present to other people. What do you really like doing? Are you your authentic self and do you show it to other people and allow those people to be their authentic self? Or do you criticize everyone? I don't like that. You're an idiot. You shouldn't do this. Who wants to be around that kind of person? Are you an inviting person that's fun to be around? Your intelligence doesn't mean you need to be a genius, but if you want to date a genius, you need to be able to have a conversation with that person at somewhat of a similar level. Do you have the brains to have meaningful conversation with other people about what they want to talk to? You don't need to be a genius, but you need to be on their level. Do you look awkward, sound like a moron when talking to the person you want to be with? Can you express your opinion, debate with the person, go back and forth, and just carry on a general conversation? Maybe someone just cares about talking about the weather all the time and their Instagram handle and so on. And someone else, maybe all they want to do is talk about politics and religion and so on. You need to have the intellect to sound engaging to the person you're speaking with. So whether or not you're a genius or a moron, it makes more sense to be with someone that's at a similar level to you. If you're a genius, you like talking about math all the time, and you choose a moron of a partner who can't count or add, and you like talking about math with them, you're going to get bored real quick. The fact that they're a 10 on 10, the most hottest person in the world, you're going to get bored real quick when you can't have a conversation with that person. Ethics. You need to choose someone with similar ethics to you. Think of this. You're a meat eater, and you choose to be with someone that hates people who eat meat. How long is that going to last? Or you love animals, you want to have 9 pets at a zoo, and your partner hates them. Would that work out? You need to have similar beliefs and ethics in order for the relationship to work. Do you think people should wear masks for Halloween or not wear a mask for Halloween? If you're on the opposite spectrum, you might butt heads pretty often. Doesn't make for the best of relationships, so always try to have the same or similar ethics as someone else, or at least be able to express why you have your beliefs and understand that not everyone has to have the same beliefs as your own. What about getting that first date? You're at a party, you're at the bar, you're talking to someone you're interested. Well, how do you do that? Well, I'm here to tell you that pickup lines are bullshit. Planning out something to say, it's not going to work. It doesn't allow you to be your authentic self, and people will see right through it. Within a minute, they'll be like, oh, that was the line, and now I want to walk away. So my best advice to you, stop giving a shit about what other people think of you. Stop! Don't care. Say what you want, good or bad, good and bad. Try to mix it up. Be yourself, your true authentic self. You want the person that you're talking to fall in love with you and not what you think you want them to be with. So if you're pretending, you're putting on a show, you're fake, you're acting, that will only go so far. And you're saying, yeah, but when I talk to someone, I feel weird and I don't like it and it's uncomfortable. Of course it is. But guess what? If you're talking to the right person, when that right person comes along, it won't feel weird anymore. It won't feel awkward. It won't feel uncomfortable. Sooner or later, you will meet someone that jives with you, that vibes with you, that you can talk to, and it doesn't feel weird or awkward anymore. They're just like you. Other people, they feel the same way when they're at the bar or at a party, when they're talking to other people. How you feel is how other people feel. Just think of it. You're thinking it's all you. I just feel awkward and I don't know what to say. That's how everyone feels. Some people, they're extremely confident and they're being authentic and they can be themselves. It's easy for them because they're being themselves. So try to be yourself by not giving a shit what other people think. As soon as you start worrying, oh, if I say that, they're going to judge me. If I say this about my car, or if I say this about I like to go work out, or if I want to talk about the politics, they might not like it. It's uncomfortable, and I shouldn't say this, and I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say I like them because it's too soon. I should only ask for their phone number on the third date, and I see them, and oh my, it's not going to work. You need to be able to be yourself, and if you can't be yourself, you're never going to fall for the right person. When I first met Allie, who I'm now with 8 years later, it wasn't weird and it wasn't awkward. She just walks in the door and we're chatting and it doesn't feel strange. I'm not fighting for things to say. Everything just clicked, just meshed. Wasn't a big deal. You might talk to 100 people, maybe 1,000 before you talk to someone that way, where it just seems normal. It's meant to be, so to speak. But you have to put yourself out there to be your authentic self. When I met her for the first time, I was eating a massive bowl of salad and asking her to try out my protein-sicles that's currently in my cookbook. Most people would say, who's this weirdo eating this jumbo salad, giving me protein-sicles, talking to me and competing with me on who has more Lululemon clothes in the closet? But for us, it worked. It's a true story. And if she didn't like that and thought it was weird, then she's the wrong person. Wouldn't have been the right person for me. So eventually, you will meet the right person. Man, woman, or circle, you will meet that right person when you can be true to yourself, be your true, authentic self. Not a fake version of yourself that you think is what they want. Your true, authentic self. And if they don't like you for you, screw them. Screw them. You don't need them. You don't need 100 friends in this world. You need one. And the most important person is you. And if you can't be true to yourself, what good are you to other people? As Oprah Winfrey once said about 30 years ago, as a kid watching this, you need to love yourself before someone else can love you. You need to learn to love yourself as much as I love you. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect other people to love you? So love yourself enough to be your authentic self, to be all you can be, to have goals, to pursue them, to be passionate about it, to try to get the best career, to look your best, to eat your best, to feel your best, to be the healthiest you can be. And other people will love that. People are attracted to people with confidence. Why wouldn't they be? So do your best to be the best version of yourself. If you're a couch potato, you sit on your ass all the time, you don't work, you don't care about life, you just let days pass you by, why would someone else be attracted to that? Why? People like success. Be that success. Work for it. Care enough about yourself to work for it, to do your best. If you do that, I promise you, you will find the person that you are meant to be with. So you need to be real. People, you need to be real, to be yourself. Don't just put on a show to be perfect all the time, to say all the right things. Say the wrong things. Say what you want from day one. Say some good stuff. Say some bad stuff. Say some weird jokes. See what they say. Say the jokes, the things that you want to do. If you want to dance around in a circle and laugh about it, see what they react to. Some are going to be like, what a weirdo. I'm staying clear of that guy. Others will say, I like that. That circle dance, I'm into that. I'm into that. I dig that. Feel free to embarrass yourself if that's what you want to do. Be vulnerable. Be open. And allow others to do the same. Don't judge and be critical of other people. Let them show you what they want to be like. To let them be their authentic self. So to sum it up, obviously, if you're extremely attractive and you're rich and powerful, it's going to be easier to get someone to come talk to you. But like that shiny car, they'll come talk to you, but they might not want to go for a ride because it smells. Because you're an asshole. So be your authentic self. Allow the person to fall for you and not a fake version of yourself. If you can do that, you're going to get the person you're meant to be with. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IP Pro. Watch the bloops. Don't forget the freaking cookbook supplements help you to look better than ever so you can date 5 points up. Also, coaching plans by me and my team. Click the bell button and subscribe to this channel. I talk about everything. I'm Coach Greg, the dating coach, Chef Greg. I do it all. And until next time, I am out.